Who are you?
I know exactly who I am. The question is, who are you?
I'm nobody, so leave me alone, alright?
Everybody is somebody, even a nobody.
Yeah, I think you're confused.
I am confused. You don't even know who you are.
Yeah, anyways, welcome back to my channel. Sheesh. Anyways, welcome once again. So I was chilling the other day and my friend sent me a message and asked me a question, basically about something that she wanted to work on, and something that I've also been thinking about is like about identity. A series about identity. But the question in this context is, who am I? So, who am I? Some people would refer to me as the guy who has got certificate in the church, or choreographer. If you know me based on work and stuff, or you in that field. But then, honestly, who really am I? Okay, for the longest time, I genuinely couldn't put my finger on, okay, I identify as this person, like one thing that I am, just one thing. I don't see, one thing that I've come to understand that I also noticed that a lot of people can relate to is the fact that you don't see yourself doing or being just that, like just one person. That I don't want to be, I may want to niche a couple of times, right? But I don't want to be boxed into one space. I don't want to be, okay, he's this guy that takes pictures and that's all he is. I don't want to be that person. So when I had that realization, I went to go and change my LinkedIn bio to creative specialist. For personal reasons being that I don't want to just be, I want to be versatile. I feel like there's too much I have to offer to just like say, okay, this is all I am and that's all I see to be and that's all I can do, right? So yeah, so the longest time, right, I don't know, I always had, okay, let me just this real quick, let me just say this real. So before I came here, I honestly did not have a single idea of a lot of things in my context being what I wanted to do actually, and where I wanted to focus on. I first came to what I wanted to do in university. Anyways, like what I wanted to first do in university was fine arts, but that time when my thinking was still based on, okay, this is where I am, and based on location, I was like, sheesh, let me not even bother because it's not very lucrative. You grab. So that's how it was that time. But moving on from then, and I've come to, I don't say it's the same thing now, but yeah, while my levels of school changed, a lot of things I wanted to be changed at the same time. So I can remember at some point where I was like telling myself I wanted to be an accountant, I wanted to be an architect, when I was actually, for some reason, even though I didn't like to read, I genuinely felt like, oh, I could actually do law at some point. Maybe because of what I've been told and me without my own personal research. Yeah, so that was a tough time. So thinking and counting down to now, okay, there's a lot of things that I wasn't really clear of. So I don't want to say I was having an identity crisis or whatever, because no. Yeah, but that's not what it was. I just needed clarity. I just needed to know myself more, right? And this coming here really helped me in that context. Like it really helped me shape who I am today. Means the people I met helped me shape who I am today. A lot of things I've learned and everything I do, a lot of things I do today are a result of where I've been and the experiences I've had. So who am I? If I was to describe myself as a person, I would just say I'm I'm an ideator, like a creatively station person. So I design occasionally, I shoot videos occasionally, I edit occasionally. I will know my way around motion and graphics and stuff like that. This one, the last one I'm not going to say. So if you know me personally, you know what that one do. But yeah, so all those things. And then outside this, I like to. My hobbies are a bit different from like tech stuff and all that stuff. But yeah, so yeah, I mean, I feel like you should have a non-tech hobby as a tech person, so that you can clear your head once in a while, even if you're just like strolling or looking at the sky sometimes, you know. But yeah, so that's the thing. So I honestly don't, and I feel like that whole thing. When I was watching Courtney one time, and then she talked about she posted something on Instagram, and it was about how she doesn't see herself being one thing for a prolonged time. Like she doesn't see herself doing like the one thing, just one thing for a prolonged. And then I thought about it, and I'm like, yes, that's literally true. Because I'm not thinking like all these people that be working like one job and then boasting about it, and then like same level for like, let's say 25 years or more, and then you are the same level you've always been, no promotion, nothing. I mean, it sounds somehow to me. To be honest, it sounds somehow. But if that's okay for them, it's fine, right? It's like your personal opinion. It just sounds. It doesn't sound like something I can do, to be honest. So yeah, this versatility is really blissful. If I must say, versatility is really blissful. But yeah, so I really don't know. I know who I am. I know who God says I am. I will know more of who God says I am eventually. Right, so with time, I'm not confused anymore. At least now I know what my interests are. So yeah, that's a level of growth I appreciate. So yeah, there's a lot. I may not be one person. I don't see myself as one person. I keep telling my friends, joking that if you are looking for me as like a photographer, is an entirely different entity. I can call it if you want, you know. But yeah, it's not very easy to just like pin it on one thing. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you, and share your thoughts below in case you also feel the same.